Are you a casual drone flyer like me? If so, I think the new DJI Mini 3 Pro is the drone for most of us. Hi, this is David of Tech for Baba, a channel I share my experiences on how technology enhances my time with kids and family as a dad. If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. Please consider subscribing. In today's video, let's unbox and see what comes with the DJI Mini 3 Pro and talk about 3 big reasons I upgraded to it from my Mavic Air 2. I'll also share why I think the Mini 3 Pro is the drone for most casual flyers who use it to capture memories with family and kids like me. The Mini 3 Pro comes in a shrink-wrap white box. DJI offers it by itself without a remote control, with the RC N1 controller like the one that came with the Mavic Air 2, or with the new DJI RC, which is the version I have here. There's a little sticker to tear open the box. Nice box as usual from DJI. Inside the cover, there's the drone. It's so small. Underneath, the new DJI remote controller. Under the controller, a small box with an USB-C to USB-C cable, extra propellers, a screwdriver for changing the props, the manual and other paperwork. Let's look at the drone first. Coming from the Mavic Air 2, which I still have here, I'm amazed at how small the Mini 3 Pro is. It's smaller in all dimensions. When folded, it's much shorter, a bit narrower, and quite a bit thinner. About 40% smaller in terms of volume. It's also about 40% lighter. The Air 2 weighs about 570 grams, while the Mini 3 Pro weighs only 249 grams. Not only is it much lighter, being below 250 grams also frees it from registration and certification in many countries. I just returned from a trip to Taiwan with it, for example, and had a great time flying it there. As a dad with kids running around me all the time, I'm always looking out for smaller and lighter gears to carry. I'll show you in another video how I carry the Mini 3 Pro with my Fuji X100V. They are a perfect pair for traveling. So subscribe to the channel and come back to check that video out. While I was intrigued by the small size of the Mini 1 and Mini 2 drones, there were 2 things that held me back: picture quality and obstacle avoidance. Mini 3 Pro solved both for me. First, picture quality. Mavic Air 2 has a 1/2 inch sensor and Mini 3 Pro has a bigger 1/1.3 inch sensor. The bigger sensor allows the Mini 3 Pro to take in more information, resulting in better image quality with more details. Here's a shot from Mavic Air 2. And one from Mini 3 Pro shot about 5 minutes apart. Not sure how well it shows through YouTube compression, but on my monitor, I could tell the Mini 3 Pro shot is a bit sharper. Not only is the picture quality better, the camera gimbal on the Mini 3 Pro can do vertical shooting, which can be handy for social media posting, and it can also shoot upwards for great new perspective. Second, sensors for obstacle avoidance. Mini 1 and 2 don't have obstacle sensing at all. Mini 3 Pro has the same forward, backward, and downward sensors as the Air 2, and the latest APAS 4.0 like the 2S. Even after years of flying, I still appreciate the peace of mind of these sensors helping me not to do anything stupid to crash the drone. Also, in the event I lose connection to the drone, it will have a much better chance of not hitting anything when it tries to return to me. I won't read through all the specs here as usual, but there are other upgrades such as brighter aperture, f1.7 on the Mini 3 Pro versus f2.8 on the Air 2, to let in more light for lower light videos and photos. And there's the addition of master shots where DJI will combine a whole bunch of quick shots and automatically create a video clip with music and transitions. There's also an optional battery that can last up to 47 minutes, which is a long time. Last but not least, there is now this affordable remote control with a built-in screen. To be honest, I struggled at first spending $150 more to get this remote over the RCN1. I like the flexibility of using the latest and greatest phones or even larger iPads to fly with the older remote. Well, I'm glad I got the RC with the built-in screen. It's so much easier not having to get the cable out, try to put the phone into the cradle and starting up the app, connect the cable to the phone. Then while flying, I think about draining the phone's battery too much, have to deal with constant alerts and phone calls that always seems to come in at the worst time. With the RC, I just turn it on and go. Well, I do wish the controller sticks are foldable so I don't need to screw them on and off and worry about losing them. The screen isn't as bright and it isn't as fully featured as the RC Pro, but I found it more than adequate. And it's much cheaper than the RC Pro, which costs $1,200. Being an engineer, my wife tells me I often overanalyze. If you see my other videos on this channel about computers or camera gears, you probably agree with her. But this was one of the easiest tech decisions for me so far this year. The Mini 3 Pro is simply smaller and better than my Mavic Air 2. And there's an affordable remote with a built-in display for it. Now, it will be a much harder decision for me between the Mini 3 Pro and the Mavic Air 2S. I think it boiled down to the regulation-friendly compact size of the Mini 3 Pro or the better image quality of the Mavic Air 2S. For a casual drone flyer just trying to capture memories with family and kids like me, I think I still pick the Mini 3 Pro over the Mavic Air 2S. But what do you think? Thanks for watching. If you find any part of this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Which drone are you flying or looking to fly? I'd love to hear from you in the comment section below. If you want to see more videos on how technology can enhance our life with kids and family, please subscribe and turn on the bell to be notified when I put out my next video. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, remember to cherish each moment.